Canada great. Okay? This is just 3. Don't get mad at me if I don't name what you think Canada's great, okay? Don Cherry. Yeah! Don't give me your booze, this is my opinion.
Don Cherry!
Poutine. It doesn't look quite as nice as Don Cherry, but it goes down smooth, that's for sure. And equally on the way out.
Don Cherry!
Season 0!
This one goes out to Colin. Saw me earlier.
All the dead.
When I was a little bitty baby, my mama wouldn't lock me in the mail.
So the bagpipes, how did you come about learning those? What made you think, I want to stick this in my mouth and blow?
Well, I'm half Irish and half Scottish, so it's growing up in Chicago.
Mick all around.
Absolutely, man. Growing up in Chicago,
but
it's
when
like
you say it, when you say it, I believe you.
Yeah.
There's so many people go like, I'm Irish.
Nah,
bullshit, you're native.
for sure,
Shut
man.
the fuck up.
Yeah, there's a lot of Celtic culture here in Chicago, so it's one of those things my parents kind of suggestfully got me into when I was about 8.
Bagpipe.
Yeah, and man, I love them because I've seen videos of when I was starting, and it was pretty pretty brutal.
Did you ever get like hit by one of like the pipes?
I get the blowpipe in the face every once in a while, and I'm just like kind of rocking out. But
Yeah, you gonna rock out hard tonight?
yeah, dude, you got to do it, man.
Yeah.
He's sober. Of course he's gonna rock out.
So you guys don't drink on the road. First of all, good for you. That's a very intelligent thing to do, considering how often I've blacked out and gotten in trouble. Was this an always thing, or just a choice that you just decided to make?
Honestly, we're a Celtic punk band, and as you know, the whole scene is very much about the booze and stuff, and we were just like, you know what, if we're gonna keep doing this every night and keep the show as good every night as we can, let's just keep all the same mentality and keep it clear. Most 3 of us don't even drink at all ever, and 2 of the other guys when they go home.
And this has been your whole life, or is that? Like...
Yeah, for most of us, yeah, it's been our whole lives. It's never been something really we did a whole lot. So, we're not like down on anybody that does. It's just one of those things we just decided, you know what, we love the music. Let's keep it about the music and make sure that that's our focus, not anything else.
Musicians that, like, when you're starting out with bagpipes, you'd be like, oh cool, I could be like this guy?
Well, definitely like the McKenzies and stuff, man, definitely, and we just played with them in Poland, and it was really awesome to like meet them, and like we'd met Paul like once before in like Brille, and like he just came up and was singing a song with us, but yeah, to play with them, it was like freaking awesome. And then we were somewhere else with the Brains, and I think, what was his name, McNasty, like their old piper, came up and played a couple songs with us. So, I mean,
so what did you do? Did you play along with him, or was it Bagpipe City?
Oh, it was weird. He played along with me. It was like Piper's go-to.
Anyone getting any video footage of that?
That I don't know.
Anybody ever said something stupid like, "Hey, can you do like
Freebird?"
Yeah. Do you like Stairway to Heaven? But,
right.
Pipes, man.
Dude, actually, it's really funny. There's a comedian out there that's like a bagpipe comedian, and he'll just like bust out like the most obscure like tunes, and I'm just like, how are you doing that?
The Flatfoot 56 name is literally because you have flat feet?
No, these aren't my feet. It's our bass player. Is really flat-footed, and his baseball number was 56 when he was a kid, and so he used to chant it at his games, and he used to run like a duck, and we used to make fun of him, and that was how we did it. So, chant, run flat-foot.
Should videotape its feet.
We should. It's pretty gross, though.
Oh yeah, they're pretty awful. Yeah. But the world of samba treats them right.
Man, what isn't nerdy about myself?
That's what everyone says.
Something dirty about myself.
No, nerdy.
Nerdy? Oh,
nerdy.
I thought you said dirty. I'm like, oh. I mean, we can go on for days about that.
Before I was in this band, I used to historically reenact the French and Indian War. And it's where you dress up and you camp out in like historical costumes and live life like they would have. It's pretty nerdy. It's about as nerdy as it gets.
You know,
I love it though. It was so much fun. I'm a history buff, so it's just like, it's rad. Well, 3 of us used to do it. 4 of us used to do it in the band. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely a fun pastime.
Is that how you started the band?
No. We started this later on, but it's something that we used to do all the time. So.
Okay.
It's fun stuff.
Well, that's a side of Flatfoot I've never heard of before.
Not too many people know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is kind of nerdy, I guess. I run a fantasy hockey league for Chicago.
Yeah, that's
and
fucking nerdy.
yeah, it's awesome though. I check it religiously, like about 10 times a day, and it's definitely my outlet from tour and everything else. I look at my phone. Even during our set, I actually looked once to see what the hockey scores were and see if any of my guys score because we're in playoff leagues. So it's a cash league and it's a lot of fun. And I get really into it. So I guess it's pretty nerdy. So.
Oh, very. Yeah, let's see your feet.
I'm gonna go grab that phone.
You see, I'm not busting these boys out.
Oh, come on.
You can see through the shoes. Oh man.
Oh man, Batman by far. Superman just didn't seem realistic to me. It was Batman all the way, you know.
Yeah.
He bruises. He's a man on a mission, but he also has a dark side. You know, Superman was just too good at shoes, you know.
No, I've always been a Batman fan. Cool. It's I don't know. I guess his superpower is money, because that and just
money
being,
and effort.
Yeah. Not to take a stab at Christopher Reeves.
Oh, he's dead now, you dick!
Plus, Batman is based off of my city. You know, Gotham City is designed after Chicago, so it's kind of like a place we're real familiar with, you know.
What is the most girly thing one of the tall brothers has ever done on the road?
The most girly?
Because they're big and masculine, so it's like,
yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. This might come back to. I don't know if I can even say this. Well, okay, I'm just gonna do it and regret it later. But Tobin, you know, he's like 6'10", and he sits down to take a piss just because he's so tall and the splash factor. So sorry, Tobin, I didn't mean to, but
that's not his fault. He's probably hung like a moose.
Totally, that
no comment.
So tell everyone why they shouldn't always come up to you and say, "Oh, dude, you're so tall." Like,
Well, not against the first question, but if you ask multiple times, or if you ask and then your friend who was standing next to you when I answered asks again, that's when I start slapping people. It's one of those things that every day as a big person you get asked that question and it gets old. And it's everything from how tall are you to do you play basketball to how's the weather up there, how to I bet you hit your head a lot. It goes all over the place. So after a while I just had enough and I just wrote a song about it. It's gonna be on the next record. So.
All right, well, thanks, Chewbacca. I appreciate it.
like personal goal like this trip is to meet like one Canadian that's a jerk, because we still have yet to.
I can introduce you to a couple.
This is still yet to happen.
It's true.
So.
There's a lot.
Yeah, it was like the first time we were here, and like we almost got in like a really like kind of weird like roundabout fight that we weren't really involved in, but yeah, it was super weird, man. But I think there was maybe 1 or 2 punches kind of thrown, but
someone challenged you, giant bastards.
Well, it wasn't really us. Like I said, we were just kind of like there with some friends and like kind of like ensued-ish, but it was super awkward because the guy was like super drunk and like just doing the whole like drunk crying thing.
Oh
and,
my
like,
God.
He's like, I want to hit you, but you're so nice. And we're like, okay.
When I'm not playing, I usually spend a lot of time at home. I actually substitute teach in Chicago.
Yeah.
So I do that as a job when I go home, but it's not very often. Usually we're traveling and playing everywhere. So I spend time with my wife, and she's awesome. So I enjoy that.
I actually just played the pipes for my my mom's wedding, which was
I
missed the first one, but the second one I was in attendance for. So.
You were a thought back then.
I was just a star.
Season 6.